Hello everyone! Hopefully you're well, you're good, and hopefully you all are having a very good day. I love talking about football, so hopefully you can bear with me. And today I'm going to talk about a very interesting match, a match I really want to talk about. That is Manchester City and Liverpool. Now, for me, this rivalry gets a hell lot of disrespect, and as a neutral, I'm looking very much forward to it. It's going to be a great game, and this rivalry has been really amazing. Now, I'm not blaming people who say this rivalry has not got that spice because people sometimes want to go and back to the time and compare it, and if you do that, then it will not look that type of rivalry because the previous football, the way it used to be played and the things were different. This is modern football and a lot of things have changed, but in terms of football, I think we cannot find a better rivalry than Manchester Liverpool. From 2017 to now 2023, it's been 6 years of electrifying matches, 6 years of this match having a lot on the line, the rivalry, both teams really going neck and neck with each other, and I'm going to tell you all in this video because even as a neutral, I really love each and every match. Now, I think a lot of people have a bit of problem. They say that this picture doesn't have a lot of fight, it doesn't have a lot of passion and all that stuff. Like they are comparing with the Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira of the previous time. But I think people need to understand that thing is evaded away from football. Now, for even a bit of argument with referee, you get a yellow card. Even talking to referee, it's not a yellow card, and he gives a yellow card straight away. So I think that's the way it goes. Like the game has gone a bit soft, let's be brutally honest. So in that times it has changed. If we wanted to be the like rivalries in 2004, 2005, it's never going to be the case. But in terms of modern rivalry, I think this is one of the best. You have seen Manchester United gradually decline now and not at the level they used to be. Chelsea for last 7 years, yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan, but we haven't even competed for a title. Tottenham, no disrespect, I respect the club, but to be really honest, they're not in the top table fighting for Premier League titles. Arsenal in last 2 years have slowly get again back to the level, but again they're still not at the absolute top. And I think if there's any team which has really pulled Manchester City apart, it's Liverpool. And I think if people remember where this rivalry started, I think they will understand how good rivalry this was. So in 2016 and 17, we know Pep and Klopp, Pep came to the Premier League and Klopp came a bit earlier. So I think the first season for Pep was a bit adjusting one. Liverpool beat Manchester City at Anfield, I remember very well, and there was a draw at Etihad. But next season was the most interesting one when City were absolutely unbeatable, Centurion season, thrashing everyone. There was one team which stopped them, and that was Liverpool. Liverpool in the earlier fixture, Mane got sent off for high boot and Edison, and Liverpool got beat 5-0. After that, what happened is something I think Liverpool became a nightmare for Pep. First of all, Liverpool beat them 4-3 at Anfield. I remember very well. That was one of the most electrifying games I've watched. First it was 4-1 and then City got back. It was such a good game. Then in the Champions League, all the drama, Liverpool in first 35 minutes got 3-0 up against Manchester City. The Centurion Manchester City, they battered them. In the return leg, I remember Manchester City got ahead in the game. They were dominating, but Liverpool got the goal back and they won 2-1 and they comfortably dispatched Manchester City, who were destroying everywhere in the league. The next season, 2018 and 19 season, it was a season of one of the most interesting, one of the most beautiful title races you'll ever watch. End-to-end stuff. Like in the end, Liverpool won, City won. Liverpool won, City won. Liverpool won, City won. Pep literally changed his game going to Anfield because of the fear of Liverpool. And it was a 0-0 draw with Riyad Mahrez missing a penalty. But Pep changed his footballing style. And then they went to the Etihad Stadium in a must-win match for Manchester City. And that was a match which clinched the title for Manchester City. What a game that was. What a game. At that time, I believe City went on like 15-16 match winning run. Liverpool went on a 14-15 match winning run. There was just a bit of in between Liverpool drop points, and that was enough. And one of them was the game against Manchester City. John Stones clearance, the ball was just this much inches away from the line. And then on the other end, Aguero scoring absolutely wonder goal. Then Firmino getting Liverpool back in the game. And then Sane scoring the winner in the, I believe, 65th or 70th minute. And Manchester City winning the title by just 1 point, 98 and 97 points. The next season, Liverpool finally won the Premier League, a team that was competing with Manchester City. They brutalized Manchester City. I remember Fabinho scoring the absolute blinder and then beating Manchester City 3-1 at Anfield. And they had title done so early. The title was finished by March or April. Because we know it was a COVID season, so it was delayed. But title was done by March. And then sadly, the disease and everything, and the league got postponed, and eventually it took July or I believe August for the Premier League to be done. But Liverpool had already sealed the title. That's how dominant they were, and they finished around 18 points above Manchester City. Yes, Manchester City in the end game beat them 4-0, but the title was done. There was no point of the match even for Manchester City and Liverpool. Next season, again Liverpool just faltered away. Like it was like a bit of, you can say, exhaustion, a bit of like change in Liverpool, and they had an absolutely horrific season while Manchester City won the league. And that was a year where Liverpool lost at Anfield to Manchester City, where you can say for the first time Pep beat Klopp at Anfield and put that fear away. And the next season, Liverpool were back to the best. At Anfield, we saw electrifying game, a 2-2 draw, and then in the second part of the season, again a title clincher, and again it was a 2-2 draw, and in the end it was Manchester City winning by 93 and 92 points to Liverpool. Aston Villa 2, Manchester City 0, Liverpool beating Wolves 1-0. We all thought Liverpool were going to win the Premier League. Manchester City bottled it. Then Manchester City in the last 20 minutes they score 3 goals and win the title. If you don't consider this rivalry on the edge of the seat, the matches we saw, the 2-2 draws, the 4-3, the 3-0 battering of Manchester City when they were Centurion team, nobody expected that. I think you're kidding yourself. This has been a great rivalry. Now again Liverpool are looking back to the best. Salah's is playing so well. Mohamed Salah is still doing at his best. And you have again got Van Dijk playing to his absolute best. Manchester City now defensively more stronger. Kevin De Bruyne will be back, I believe, in 1 or 2 months' time. But still is a very good Manchester City side. And I think this season Liverpool are again looking like the Liverpool we know. Manchester City are doing their work very nicely again this season. And even not being at the best, again this could be the game which would ignite the rivalry. But if you think that this has not been a good rivalry, I have to massively disagree, because I've enjoyed each and every match of this great rivalry. Please people, do follow, do let me know your opinion, and do let me know your feedback. Thank you, wishing you the best.